Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's MTG box analysis will focus on the opening of a special edition Lord of the Rings collector booster box that took place on December 31st, 2023. Let's kick things off by examining the box's contents in comparison to the cards that we had an opportunity to obtain. Using this chart, we can see the cards we could potentially acquire from the main Lord of the Rings set marked in gray, the actual foils we pulled in orange, and the non-foils in green. In the non-foil space, we saw between 7 and 12 showcase scroll cards for each of the colors of Magic, along with 2 Jumpstart Extended Art cards and 2 borderless poster cards. When it comes to the foils, we saw between 5 and 12 cards for each of the colors of Magic, along with 12 Extended Art cards and 9 showcase in Surge foil. Finally, we saw 1 foil borderless poster card in the box. Moving into coverage of the main set, in the non-foil space, we saw 57 unique cards from the 294 cards we were eligible to see. This gave us 19% coverage of the set. In the foil space, we saw 82 unique cards, giving us 22% coverage of the 372 cards we were eligible to see, not including any serialized cards. Pivoting the coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 24% of the commons and 27% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see in non-foil. We also saw 7 of the 65 main set rares for 11% coverage and 2 non-foil mythics for 5% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 20% of the commons and 31% of the uncommons, along with 18 foil rares for 17% coverage and 4 foil mythics for 7% coverage. From a duplication standpoint, the only repeats that we saw was from the main set. We ended up seeing 6 cards repeated 12 times for a box duplication rate of 7%. Before getting into the value of today's collector booster box, let's take a look at the current value of the main set. This chart displays all of the cards from the main set that you can pull out of a special edition collector booster pack using market prices as of December 15th, 2023. Currently, there are 60 non-serialized cards valued over $10 available in the set. 26 are in non-foil and 34 are in foil. The set also features 22 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 88 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 496 cards that you can pull are all valued under $1. A full set of all 666 cards, again not using any serialized cards, has a current market value of $2,374.25. Out of the 60 possible cards, we saw 4 cards from the main set valued over $10, including the foil showcase Palantir of Orthanc, valued at $11.95, the non-foil poster version of Palantir, valued at $20.14, the foil poster Mount Doom, valued at $53.86, and the non-foil poster Sauron the Dark Lord, valued at $67.16. The box also contained 5 main set cards valued between $5 and $10 and 9 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 127 main set cards that we saw are all valued under $1. Now let's pivot away from the main set and take a look at the Commander subset. Here's a look at the cards that we could potentially acquire from the Commander subset marked in gray, the actual foils we pulled in orange, and the non-foils shaded in green. In the non-foil space, we saw 7 showcase scroll cards and 14 borderless cards. And when it comes to the foils, we saw 6 showcase scrolls, 5 borderless, and 3 borderless in Surge foil. From a coverage perspective, we saw 21 unique non-foil cards out of a possible 124, giving us 17% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 14 unique cards, giving us 8% coverage of the 178 cards we were eligible to see, again not including any serialized cards. And just like before, let's look at the current value of the Commander subset for the cards that you can pull out of a special edition collector booster pack before reviewing the actual observed value. The Commander subset contains an additional 39 cards valued over $10, bringing the total number of cards valued over $10 to 99 for this set, which is pretty damn impressive for a modern Magic set. Now, the Commander subset also features 32 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 88 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The other 143 cards that you can pull are all valued under $1. Now, a full set of all 302 cards, again not including any serialized cards, has a current market value of $1,595.96. Add in the $2,374 from the main set and the 968 card set, including every single card in every single treatment except serialized, has a current market value of almost $4,000. Out of the possible 39 cards valued over $10, we saw 2 in this box. We picked up the foil Pact of Negation valued at $19.23 and the foil Diabolic Intent valued at $27.43. The box also contained 2 commander cards valued between $5 and $10 and 8 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 23 cards from the subset are all currently valued under $1. So how did this box perform? Well, the market price for this box as of December 15th is $281.73. The special edition collector box of Lord of the Rings contains 12 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing you to see 180 cards in the box. In today's box, the 57 non-foil main set cards that we saw have a combined value of $111.77. The 88 main set foils are valued at $121.93. The 21 non-foils from the Commander subset are valued at $24.15 combined, and the 14 foils from the Commander subset are valued at $67.89. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $325.74 in card market value, which is a gain of $44.01 over the market price, and means that it produced 116% of the market price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 21 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $268.55, which means that those 21 cards represent 82% of the total box value and 95% of the market price. Before we close out the video, let's compare the 3 collector booster boxes opened thus far on the channel. Here's a recap of what we've seen across the boxes. For the most part, the boxes have been relatively consistent. However, there are variances in the number of cards across the main set and the commander subsets. So far, no 2 boxes have contained the same number of borderless poster cards. I've seen anywhere from 1 to 3 now. Now, from a value perspective, here's how the 3 boxes look using market prices as of December 15th, 2023. Today's box held the most value for the main set in both the foil and non-foil categories. However, today's box was the worst for the Commander subset. Box 1 had the most value at $53.98 for the non-foils, and Box 2 had the most for $121.04 for the foils. So far, only today's box has breached the current market value of $281.73, but it was not enough to make the 3 boxes a win. While there's almost $4,000 in potential value out there for the set, it's really hard to lock it in, even with multiple boxes. However, if you are lucky enough to find one of the 5,000 serialized cards in circulation, then you've won the booster box game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a happy and safe new year, and until 2024, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.